Hello everyone, happy Friday. Happy Friday. This is Jennifer Sunseri and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator. It is the weekend finally, and that means it is time to play in my craft room, stamping. Tonight I have a fun fold for you, so I'm super excited. It is a new fold to me. And we're going to make an autumn themed card. I'm going to use layering leaves for some of the sentiments and images. And let's see, this is the card that we're going to make. All right, so let me show what it looks like. And when we open up, there you go. Isn't that fun? It's a pop-out Z-fold. So we're going to make another card using that fun fold, but different materials, different look to it. Alrighty, so I am a few minutes early. When you hop on, please give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here and that you're watching. Shoot me a comment. Let me know where you're from. I always love to see where you guys are at if it's your first time watching. It's always interesting to see who hops on. So I am a demonstrator in the Sacramento Valley. I actually am in a town called Elk Grove, about 15 minutes from Sacramento. I am a mom of 2 teenagers, a wife. We're going to be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary in January, my husband and I. And I am a school teacher by day. I actually teach 5th graders. I've been teaching in public school for about 27 years. And I've been a demonstrator for almost 6 years. I've been a stamper for about 30 years, and I finally took the plunge. I always thought, I'm too busy. I don't have time for this. And I was tired of paying full price, so I decided to take the plunge, and I have never looked back. I absolutely love it. So I do teach stamping classes in my home once a month, and I'm trying to up that. Like in October, I actually have 2 events. We're going to have a stamping retreat, and we're going to have a regular class. So I always am very, very busy, whether it's through my business, teaching, or through church events. So I have a very full life. And on top of that, I am a mother to 5 kitty cats, in addition to my 2 teenagers. So they all keep me on my toes. The weather right here is very cool. We've got a great delta breeze, and it's kind of overcast a little bit. All right, so I wanted to give a few minutes and let people hop on, and then I think I'm going to get started. It's just now 6 o'clock. You can find me Friday evening, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You can always watch the replay if you can't catch the live. The replays always stay on my Facebook page, or they are on my YouTube channel, which is also called Stamping with Jennifer Sunseri. All right, let's get started. I'm going to move this to the side. And I am going to tell you what you're going to need to make this card. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock at 5.5 by 8.5. And we score it in the center, just like a regular card base, okay? And then you're going to need some white or vanilla cardstock, depending on what you want, at 5.25 by 8. And we're going to score that at 2 inches and 4 inches. All right, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I am a visual learner. So here's my paper trimmer. And I've got my cardstock, and we're going to go vertical. So we're going to cut it at 5.25. So here's the 5 and here's the 4th. All right, we're just lining that up. And then we're going to use this piece for some stamping. Don't throw that away. It's good stuff. Now, our paper trimmer has an arm like this, so we can extend it out. It goes to 17 inches. And I am going to cut that at 8 inches. So we're going to move it on to the 8 and cut. And save that piece. Now, I'm going to move the cutting blade up to the top, and this gray blade is the scoring blade. Okay, so we're going to score at 2 inches, and then we're going to score at 4 inches. And that's that. That's really the hardest part to this card. We'll push this to the side. Now, one of the things that you're going to want is a bone folder if you don't have one of those. And we're going to fold this up. And my natural instinct is to fold, but I need to make a really good burnished crease. Okay? Otherwise, our card will not lay flat. And then we're going to fold this down, and we'll burnish that again. All right, and let's make sure that our card base is burnished so it will lay flat. So those are those 2 pieces. Now the next thing that you're going to need is designer series paper. You need a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. So that's what I did here. And then I'm going to actually change it up a little bit. So I took a piece of white that I'm going to lay there, and then I took a piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to just give it a little bit of a matte to make it pop more. And then you guys can let me know which one you like better, okay? So I'm adding a piece of cardstock that's not on here to just have this pop a little bit more. I feel like it just looks, to me, it grabs my eye a lot better than this. All right, so just letting you see the difference with the layers. I like layers. I feel like it sets the card apart. It's just a little bit more extra touch to it. All right, and then the other thing that we're going to need 2 more pieces of designer series paper. And you could do the same print if you wanted to. I'm going to do a different. Here's the one side. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow and bring in that copper foiling or gold foiling. So I can hear my son running up and down the stairs. So we need 2 of these at 1 3/4 by 5. All right. Now this isn't on here, but I had a scrap, and I think I might try and use this on the inside of the card. Okay, that's what I did on this one. I had a wider scrap, and I ended up just using it. So, you know, I hate to throw those away. It's got that beautiful foiling. Oh my goodness, I got my hand in my ink pad. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, let's push these to the side, and we're going to start assembling the card. Now, excuse me. We're going to push this back down, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping. And I'm going to actually trim this piece off, so let's do that too. All right, so we're going to cut this at 5 1/4. Actually, what was I doing? I need it. So I don't want to do it. I don't think I want to do it this way. I want to do it the other way. Let's do 4. Yeah, we'll do 4. Okay, throw that piece away. All right, so that's going to go like this, right there. Okay, let me go ahead and adhere that. I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. I like it better. It's a very strong adhesive. I just want to make sure that it's all on the DSP and not hanging over, because you'll see it. Okay. Looks like I might have to trim that a little bit. just a little bit there. Let me grab my paper snips. Okay, throw that piece away. All right, and then we're going to do some stamping on my scrap because we're going to end up punching the pieces out. Now, there is a punch that coordinates with these stamps. The punch came out first, and then this stamp set was designed. It's a $1 Million Achiever stamp set. And so all of these three will be cut out by the punch. And I'm noticing the way that it's put on here, the way that it's on here, you're going to want to stamp your images that way so that you can put it through and cut. All right. You don't want to, if you had a bigger piece, you wouldn't want to, like this piece, you wouldn't want to stamp it this way and go in because it's not going to fit. So we're going to stamp going horizontally so that we can punch those pieces out. And I'm going to use black because I'm going to end up actually coloring these pieces in with my stamping blends. Okay. I'm going to do 2, maybe we'll do 3 just in case. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to need all of these. We'll see. But it's best to be prepared. And I'm kind of designing this on the fly. I have an idea in my mind, and we'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to grab my stamping blends. These are alcohol-based pens, and they come in a set of 2, a light and a dark. All right, so this is Cajun Craze, and then I also pulled Pumpkin Pie, the light and the dark. Okay, so I'm going to go with the light color first, and I'm going to use the bullet end, and I'm going to just color those in, and I'm gonna change it up on each leaf. Yeah, well, I don't know what these, it's a branch, but I'm not doing them all the same, just for variety. Okay, and then let's go in with the dark. Now I'm not really doing blending. You could use your Stampin' Right markers for this because I'm not really doing blending, but I just love these pens, and so they're kind of the ones that I grab pretty much first. All right, now we're going to do this again, and we're going to use the Cajun Craze. Now it's pretty dark. This is the light one in my hand, so Cajun Craze is like a rust color. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the dark. Believe it or not, that was the light. Or did I reverse it? Is this the? This is the dark. Okay, and I think I'll do one more in the Pumpkin Pie just in case we need it, and then it's ready to go. If I don't use it, I can always put it on the envelope. Not a big deal, right? Okay. So October is upon us. Can you believe it? I can hardly believe it. I don't even know where this whole year has gone. I can't believe that 2023 is almost over. So I am, I've got a very busy October this month. We have a stamping class on the 7th. And then I have my retreat, like I mentioned. And then because I help co-lead the women's ministry at my church, we're doing a holiday craft. I need to go. It goes that way. And I have to do it like this, which is kind of weird, but normally I hold it the other direction. Okay, can you guys see that? I like to be able to see where I'm punching. So yeah, we're pretty busy this month, and it's killing me because there's all these great craft fairs, and I wanted to participate in some of them, but I couldn't. I'm too committed. I've got too many things going on, so I can't do it. But even it would be nice to just go shopping and enjoy it. And I want to get a trip up to Apple Hill before it's too late too. All right, so I've got those leaves we'll end up using. Let's start putting together this card base. We're going to put these two together. Now, this All About Autumn paper is not available right now, but it is going to be available in October. And I need to check the date one more time. I was going to do that before I went live, and I forgot. I know it's before the end of the month, so it's like the beginning to mid of the month. I just can't remember off the top of my head. It has been very, very popular. And it's got these beautiful gold foil sides, the detailing, and then it's got let's make sure my trees are in the right direction. These photographs, these images on one side that are, photographs of leaves and trees and all sorts of cool stuff. Okay, so that's the front of our card. Now we're going to do the peekaboo part. Now this is a new punch, and it's called something hexagon, and it actually has a coordinating stamp set that goes with it. Stampin' Up! Released this as a bundle, or you could buy them separately for World Card Making Day, which is on the 7th. So you can order this if you really like it. What we're going to do is we're going to open the card. I'm going to turn it around so we can see. And you're going to put it all the way in as far as it'll go, okay? As far as it goes. And we're going to make sure we've centered it so you've got it right in the middle. We're just eyeballing it. And we're going to punch. Whew. All right, so that's going to be our peekaboo. And now you've got two of these, which you could use for something else if you want. I'm not going to throw those away. We'll come up with something for those. All right, so now that's going to be our little peekaboo, okay? Let's get this going. We're going to put our pieces on here. Let me make sure that everything's right before I put my adhesive on. Yep. Okay. Now, you don't have to put adhesive around the whole perimeter of your paper. I just do little bits here and there. I do at least the 4 corners. But you don't have to put it around the entire perimeter. You could use liquid glue as your adhesive also if you prefer liquid glue. I use liquid glue for certain things, but most of the time I use my tape runner. Okay. There's that. All right, now we can put our leaves in here. And I have to decide how I want to do them. I kind of like that. You can put little dimensionals on these, which might be really nice to do. I don't know that I need that many. You could cluster it, but then I kind of feel like that looks messy. So I think I want to just, we could put them like on here on the side. You could do that. I think I like them over here. I think we'll do 2. And I gotta decide if I can get my fingernails to work. I want to decide, do I want the opposite, the different colors, or do I want the same colors? I think I want the different colors on this. All right, so I think let's grab my dimensionals, because I'm going to actually pop those up a little bit just for something different. All right. And I've got these little bits right here, and I never throw any of this away. I use every little bit. So I just take my scissors and I cut little pieces. These are the mini dimensionals. Okay. And as you can see, I've used quite a lot, and I'm going to use the pointy part of my U-pick tool, and we're going to pull that off and put it on a couple of the leaves. And, whoops, make sure that it's well secured. And I think I need, I might be able to use one of these rounds, or is that going to be, that's going to be too big, so I'm going to put that back. Let's cut another little piece. And we'll grab that off and put that on this one. Okay, and then I like to just lift off the backings, and they're all on my end so that they don't end up all over the floor. I'm going to dump them in my garbage here that's next to me, and they don't end up on the cat. You would be surprised where those guys end up. Okay, look at that. Isn't that fun having it pop up like that? A little bit three-dimensional. And then we can do it again on this one. All right, so let's do one more. Now, I really would appreciate it if you're watching this video and you haven't done it already to share the video, because that helps my business grow. Lets people find me when you do that, when you share the video. Also, when you give it a like or a love, that also helps people find the video. So, if you feel inclined to help me, that would be wonderful. I always appreciate when people do that when they are watching the videos. Okay, I need to trim this a little bit. Let's see if I can save this one because it kind of fell off. I'm trying to be very frugal here. We'll use that for this right there. Okay, now let's take off our backings. I think some of the backings came off already. Whoops, don't tear the leaf off. Don't tear it. And it's stuck to my fingers. Okay, come on, there we go. Okay, ta-da! There we go. Alrighty, now we're gonna put this in here. Okay, just like that. So we're going to put our adhesive on the back. You can do the 4 corners, and then I just put a little bit right here in the middle of these sides, and I'm holding it all together, and I'm gonna eyeball it. We just want a little bit all the way around that piece of white. Okay. Press it down with nice clean hands, not inky hands. Okay, that's the inside. Can you guys see that okay? Now, this is the next part. We are going to punch well, actually we're gonna stamp and punch the piece that's gonna go here. So I am going to stamp, we could do best wishes. Let's see what else. I have a couple of these being used right now for other cards. I think I'll just do best wishes. I would have liked to have done sending hugs, but I think I have it downstairs getting ready for one of the classes. Okay, so I'm inking it up using my Memento Tuxedo Black. And I don't grind, I just tap, tap, tap. And I make sure that it's nicely covered. And we're going to just stamp that. Nice even pressure. We don't need to rock it, just nice even pressure. There we go. Oh, look, I got a little bit of ink on my hands, so we got to be careful. We'll cover that. Now we're going to take our punch and we're going to punch this out. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to only put adhesive. I want you to see this. We're only going to put adhesive here. I'm not going to put adhesive on this piece because I don't want to get it on this part. Okay? We want it free from adhesive. So what I'm going to do to make it easier is I fold it up and we'll put the adhesive on this piece so we know it doesn't go anywhere else it shouldn't. Okay? Oops, let me get that back where it needs to go. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to place this in just like a puzzle. Okay. Ta-da! There we go. All right. So it kind of pops through. And go like this. It's like a peekaboo Z-fold. All right. Now we're going to decorate this part up. We're going to add a little bit of embellishment to it, and we can add a ribbon. Now this ribbon is also going to be available very soon. It's copper and natural ribbon combo pack. So this is the natural. All right, too wide for this card, but we'll use the copper. And I'm going to just wrap it around the top like so and do a bow. Let's kind of bring it a little bit further down. Let me get this out of the way. I think it's getting caught on my leaves there. Okay. And you can move it. After you tie it, you can definitely move it. I just want to make sure I have enough for my bow. I hate cutting the ribbon and wasting it, so I like to tie my bow and then cut it if I can. I have a feeling my fingers are going to give me a little trouble tonight, but we'll see. We don't want it to turn, so let me fix that. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a little knot there, and then I can do my bow. because I don't have someone in here to help me hold. Oh, now see, it got too loose. I need a friend in here right now. I remember my mom always asking for me to hold down the ribbon while she was tying the Christmas packages. And as a kid, at first I was like, but Mom, I want my finger back. And she would laugh because I didn't understand that my finger would just pop out. I thought she was going to tie my finger in the bow. Okay, I think I have to cut this because it's just going to be too cumbersome. So let's move that out of the way. All right, 2 bunny ears, that's how I do it. And I kind of use my other fingers to hold the center. And if we're lucky, it's like how many fingers do you end up using when you tie your bow? Okay. It's actually not hard ribbon to work with. It's just, I think my fingers don't want to work tonight. And then I can move it over. There we go. And then we're going to trim our sides. And I didn't waste too much. Okay, there's that. Take the little bits out. And then we're going to add some embellishments. Now these guys, these are actually in our annual catalog. They're called the Neutral Adhesive Back Sequins, and they come in 4 colors. They come in, does it tell you here? No, but they have gold and then a whitish, I don't want to say it's silver, but like a whitish gray, and then a copper and a brown. Like early espresso, this would be your Cajun craze, and then this is gold. I guess this is silver, but it's like a flat, okay? It's not like super metallic-y. But these are in the annual catalog, and I feel like they go really well with the autumn paper. So I've got one that's open, and I'm gonna use my U-Pick tool, and let's see what colors do we wanna use. Do we wanna use I think let's go with the copper to match the ribbon. Or we could go with the gold. What do you think? Let's, I think that needs to get straightened a little bit. There we go. Maybe the gold, just to not have so much copper. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, I'm going to put, let me look at how I did my first one. I did 2 on the top. And I did another one right here on my little peekaboo. So I like to have my embellishments make a little triangle, 3 spots. And sometimes it's a large triangle, sometimes it's a smaller triangle. Okay, there's my card, and look at how easy it is, but it's got an element of fun to it. Isn't that super, super cute? And then I've got my room that I can write my inside. I hope you like that. Now, I personally like the white on it, but you don't have to do the extra layer if you don't want to. You could just put your DSP on without it. I did this one in vanilla, and then I've got the white on this one. All right, and so our little leaves were done with the layering leaves, and we used the punch, okay? And I believe those are both available right now. So I'm going to push this to the side. There's a couple things going on in October that I want to let you know about. They are going to release a new crafting kit, but I haven't seen it yet, so we should see that probably on the 1st. And then we have our Paper Pumpkin currently is called Home for the Holidays. This is a subscription that you get a kit delivered to your house every month. It comes to about $24, I believe. And that includes the shipping. So you do get taxed and pay a little bit for the tax, but the shipping's already included. And you need to subscribe by October 10th if you want this particular kit, which is called Home for the Holidays. It's Christmas based. It's going to make 8 cards. There's going to be 2 different designs. And this kit actually comes with a bottle of glitter glue. So you're going to be adding glitter glue to have a little bit of sparkle as an embellishment on your card. So that'll be fun. And I've also found out that this is the September kit. So then or is it the October kit? I always get confused. No, it's the October kit because it's on the 10th. So then the November kit is also going to coordinate with this kit. So sometimes they do that with the October and November kits. They sometimes will coordinate them, and they're both usually Christmas themed. So that's going to be fun. All right. So if you want to get this kit, you're going to need to subscribe by the 10th of this month. And you can go to paperpumpkin.com to sign up. And then it'll get delivered to your house each month. You can skip a month whenever you want to. And you don't have to order it every month. You can just skip a month if you want. If you don't want to spend the money, or you don't want that particular kit, you can do that. Now the other thing, I had to write my little notes because I knew I was going to forget. There is a killer deal right now in October, starting on the 3rd. If you fall in love with the products and your wish list is just too long, my advice to you is to get the starter kit. It really is the best deal in the catalog. I like to think of the starter kit as paying like a membership fee, like when you pay a fee to shop at Costco. And then you can buy the items at Costco, right? This is kind of like that. You buy a starter kit. Normally it's $99, and you get $125 worth of product that you pick, plus free shipping, plus a free paper pumpkin kit, plus free catalogs. Well, they're doing a special because we're celebrating our 35th anniversary as Stampin' Up! As a company. And I've never seen this before where they've done this, where they've put the starter kit on sale like this. You have 2 options. Option 1 is you can get 35% off of the normal cost of the kit. So instead of spending $99 for $125 worth of product, you would only spend $64.35, and you still get $125 worth of product, plus the free shipping, plus the free paper pumpkin kit, plus free catalogs. The other option, option 2, is to get 35% more product in your kit. So you would spend the normal price of $99, and instead of $125, you would get $168.75 in product. That is amazing. Plus you get the free paper pumpkin kit, plus you get free shipping, plus you get free catalogs. So a lot of my customers end up signing up at what we call a hobby demo or a happy discount shopper, because when you do sign up, when you purchase the starter kit, you're going to get a 20% off discount to begin, and you can work up to a 25% discount off of all of your crafting supplies that you purchase through Stampin' Up!, which is one of the reasons why I signed up, because I was tired of paying full price. So if you have questions or you would like to purchase the starter kit, if you would like to join my team, there are some perks to that. I would love to talk to you about that. You can reach out to me through Facebook Messenger. You can email me. and let me know that you would like to do that. If you're going to be placing an order as a customer, this is my host code. Please use this if your order is under $150. And that way I claim the host rewards, and I use that reward credit to purchase prizes that I give out to customers for giveaways. If your order is $150 or more, don't use the code, and you claim those host rewards, which means you get a certain amount of money of free credit to get free products in addition to what you're purchasing. All right? I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you like this fun fold. Everybody have a great weekend. Bye-bye.